Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Warpforge. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel these days. Last week we were so busy. We were working with BJ, the Ecclesiarch, Harry. We launched our podcast, Card Talk with Tim and Harry. Trying to figure out what exactly that is, but honestly I was just really inspired by BJ and Ecclesiarch and had so much fun with them. I was like, I want to make my own podcast. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on the channel. We do a lot of chatting. I honestly edited like nearly an hour out of it. We're going to clearly have to keep things on the rails and on a leash. And I'm talking a little bit faster than usual because I've lost 2 videos tonight. Just trying to record some draft content for y'all. Something's going on with my setup. And here's third time's the charm. So really quickly to go through the deck, we're 4-0. I was taking you along that journey. I'm sorry you didn't get to see it. I won't talk about the deck list too much, but I will talk about some standout cards. Been really coordinated engagement, staple card. This thing gets you so much tempo, and probably one of the best sort of tempo sequences you can do, especially with Aun'va, who can be kind of slow to set up. Is going to be experimental drones into, probably no surprise, valued sacrifice into your passive healing them. So your warlord ability. We've also got Relentless Fusillade, which pairs excellently with Kion Tactics. I wish we had picked up a second one. We've got a bunch of drone synergies as well, and of course we're looking out for Savior Protocol, which makes it all the more scary to be running a drone deck. So far we're doing really well. So as long as we don't fall too far behind, we have some really nasty ways to kind of turn and flip the the tables, as it were, onto our opponents. Starting turn 5. So that's what we're working with. Going to try and bring you hopefully 3 games if everything goes well. So if you're liking the content, the channel, all that stuff, like, subscribe, hit that little bell that lets you know when I've got videos coming out. Definitely trying to be putting out 2 to 3 videos a week, and really just putting in the work because you guys have been following the content and giving me a ton of motivation, and as well as the community in general. So thanks so much for being with me, and see what we can do. We've been winning with the deck I've been trying to show you guys on the other end of the screen, but just has not been cooperating with me. All right, got the Aun'va mirror, so we'll see what we got. Pretty happy to see experimental drones in our opening hand. Coordinated engagement, depending on what kind of they're running, can be pretty nice, and I think we will keep it. Also DS8 support turrets, so but engagement, I kind of want to run out some sort of drone, like a 2 or 3. So I think let's try and fish for something. All right, well, Fusillade should be good. It's got Watchtower, and Watchtower with coordinated whatchamacallit, which I just already has flown out of my brain, is a really nice combo. Okay. Playing this turn 2, I'm very happy with. Nice, so we've got the valued sacrifice too. That is huge. Alright, just going to beat there. So next turn, I think I am going to run out the support turret, unless we're not under like any pressure, because then maybe I'll wait until I can hide it behind valued sacrifice. But let's see what they do here. Yep, they're going to get the +1 health. Are they going to just pass the turn or hit my face? Okay, makes sense. So I'm going to hit here. This goes up to 4 health, so they can trade on it, unfortunately. But I think that is going to be correct from this position, because we can marker light this next turn. And so it'll have 1 damage on it, 1 health. Well, might be a little harder to clear, but I think it's going to be okay. We've got our experimental drones. Okay, they've got their turrets. Yeah, doing some work over there. And they're going to shield it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Does mean that we can clear with marker light, which is nice. Attack here. Yeah, there you go. This does mean it can take stuff off, so we might not immediately run out the value and sacrifice. We'll kind of see here. Just get this off the board because we can. Fortunately, I do want to take the shield off as much as I can because Marksman's going to make it easier to clear. So we'll have to see if we can find a sequence to do that with. Okay, battle suits. Okay. That's incredible. I don't think that's a correct play. They're obviously not going to maybe be playing around a particular card in my hand, but I think the shield is extremely valuable on that card. So I don't think I would have done that. Now I can clear this. So we are going to clear that. We're definitely getting behind on life, but we're probably just going to slam valued sacrifice next turn, get a bunch of buff drones, and hope that that's enough. If they have their own fusillade, that could be really bad for us. Or another DS8 turret. Telling you, this thing, obviously, particularly in the mirrors, does a ton of work, but it's a scary one. All right, so they're putting armor on that. It's a pretty weird play that they don't have any other unit. Okay, yeah. That's a misplay. They put armor on both their units. There's no reason not to. We can clear this. Probably going to be our best option. Yeah, behind on health, but I think we're going to be okay here. Let's get that valued sacrifice going. Oh my god, and we got some insane drones too. The RNG is on our side. They're all getting buffed as well from the marksman. So I think... Oh, right, we don't have enough to take this up, but... Okay, so then I guess the best thing to do is hit here. It survives. And we will hit here because I do want to try and be able to clear it. So they probably take out the DS8. They get the shield off and shoot it. But then we've got long range on both of these, which is pretty nasty. Okay, and then they're gonna put armor, shield maybe, probably armor. Yeah. So the thing about Aun'va is you really just do have access to so much card advantage. It's really crazy. You do have to spend energy to do it, but it's pretty nasty. Yeah, I mean, I think you go for the DS8 here. Okay. That's definitely not correct. Yeah. I mean, getting, like, long range, I get it, but you would then want to clear it. Like, you have to get the shield off. Maybe they didn't realize these are shielded. I mean, I could certainly understand that. Got 10. Okay, so 6, 12, wait, no, 7, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 24. Okay, that's lethal, yeah. This is the other thing that Aun'va does, is like if you set up a board, then you just get to store on fire and just like kill your opponent. It's like really disgusting. It's like crazy amount of damage. Yep. Valued, it's just experimental into his marksman, but then valued sacrifice into my whole board gets +2. It's a little nutty. Sweet. Let's collect those sweet points. All right, I'm going to do one more game. Hopefully it's quick. My recording doesn't cut out. And if this is the video that I post, I'm so sorry for the chaotic energy. I just spent like 2 hours trying to get this to work. So I'm a little stressed, but it's like the good kind of stress, I guess. We're getting a lot of Tau on Tau action, of course. All right, so got some really good combo. Savior protocols, I do want, so maybe we just go 2 through 4. That's probably correct. We're also going second. Yeah. Now, they can be pretty aggressive, so it's a little risky with Savior protocols here, but might have wanted to fish for the valued sacrifice. But I'm just kind of, I think we can pivot if we need to. Yeah, we're going to run out marker drone. Makes sense. Question is, am I going to run out my marker drone? I think I kind of have to. I don't love doing that because I want to use my ability, but yeah, it's not my favorite. So they're going to use that to clear our drone. And then I guess they might cash in for 2 damage? No, nothing. Okay. That I could certainly live with. So here I could just run out Dark Strider or I could Savior Protocols. But I honestly think for this position I should probably be running out the Dark Strider. So that's what I'm going to do. He gives us the potential to clear something. It's a body on the board. Okay, they're going to experimental drones. Alright, see how that goes. Okay, Fusillade, and we've got the Structural Analyzer. Analyzer doesn't do a ton for us here. I think I'm just going to hit for 3, and I'm going to play Marksman. Make them kind of choose like where they want the damage. It's kind of an awkward play pattern for us, but all right, if they valued sacrifices, it's going to be rough. But if they don't, we'll see. Oh, they have it. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be pretty tough for us. But we do have Fusillade to peel things off. So, is that what we need to do this turn? I think the answer is yes. Fusillade peels off the shields of everything, and then we get to clear. Yeah, I mean, I think that's about as good as it's getting. Save a little bit of value. Yeah, let's do that. All right, not okay. Well, unfortunate hit there, but not the worst. Fusillade kind of canceled them from like truly going over the top of us, but still don't love our position. Yep, makes sense. Alright, I think this is where we... Yeah. This is a huge problem. We don't really have any great way to deal with it quite yet. We do want the shield off though. That much I know. So I guess it is just going to be experimental drone. And then we'll run out our marker drone. It's not a good turn 6, gotta say. We really need our own sacrifice here, or we're gonna get really steamrolled. But I do think Shadow Sun's got a solid advantage in this matchup, and should, like, I think it makes sense, being a bit more aggressively inclined. Oh goodness gracious. Saber Protocols is just doing nothing in our hand. It's just okay. Oh god. We're gonna take 7. Yep. Yeah. This is gonna be tough. Dark Strider. I think I'm just like functionally dead, but this can trade obviously. So I think we are supposed to do this. I think it gets a whole lot better than that. We just need Valued Sacrifice. That's probably the only card that's going to help us stabilize here. Maybe Fusillade, but oh geez, Long Strike, yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna probably suffer our first loss here, I think. Unfortunate. Yeah, long range is not gonna do it. Oh, straw was pretty bad. Take this out. Yeah. No, there's just no way. They also have this Vanguard unit. Okay. We'll pack it in. Alright, I'm gonna go for a spicy third game. Actually, I don't want to risk the recording. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. We're 5-1. And you guys got to see a little bit of how the deck plays. Again, I think it's really centered around, like, and I should probably have at least 2 Valued Sacrifice if I'm trying to do this. Like, the Savior Protocols are nice, but they're a little awkward because we didn't hit some of the other, like, companion cards. I mean, we do have things like, not the Fighter, the Battlesuit. You know, Marksman obviously buffs certain things. We've got a bunch of different little 2-drop drones as well, but so we're doing well. I'll try and bring you guys, like, I actually made a video to, like, draft and show you guys how to do that. I'll just throw 2 tips out there. Really think about your curve, and yes, draft for power level, but I would say if you've got pretty equal packs and you're like, but this is a 2, a 3, and a 4 rather than like a 5, 6, and a 9 or like a 6, 6, and a 7, I would think about curve more for drafting. Those are kind of like my 2 tips. And then obviously, yes, you want to draft for power level. That usually is pretty clear. I think what people maybe get a little less right about in draft is the curve. So before things get messed up in my video, I'm going to stop there for tonight. Thank you so much for coming by. I still hope that this was fruitful, and hopefully once I get my recording set up kind of figured out, I'm going to bring some more content. Let me know what you think about drafting content in particular in the comments. Do you want more of this? Do you want walkthroughs? Do you want guides? I can definitely work on that. That's something I haven't done a ton of, and I'm doing more drafting now because it's a great way to learn the Tau, and I just got all these like black stones I haven't used, and it might be nice to get some legendaries if I got lucky enough. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you for stopping by, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.